Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered, what if the moon just wasn't there? What if one day it just vanished? It sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, but the reality is the moon plays a far more important role for our planet than most people ever realize. Without it, life on Earth as we know it would be completely upended, and we'd have absolutely no time to prepare for the chaos that would follow. So let's dive into this thought experiment. The moment the moon disappears, what's the very first thing we'd notice? Well, after the initial shock and panic, the most immediate and dramatic change would happen in our oceans. The moon's gravity is the primary force that creates our tides, pulling on Earth's massive bodies of water, causing them to bulge and recede in a predictable rhythm. Without that constant gravitational tug, tidal activity wouldn't stop entirely. The sun still has some influence, but it would drop by about 2/3. The oceans would become eerily calm. This might sound peaceful, but it would be an ecological catastrophe. Coastlines would dramatically reshape as the high tide mark lowers permanently. Countless marine ecosystems that have evolved over millions of years to depend on the ebb and flow of the tides would begin to collapse. Think about all the creatures in tidal pools, the crabs, the mussels, the barnacles. They'd be left high and dry. Sea turtles that use tidal flows for migration, or fish that lay their eggs in intertidal zones, would have their life cycles thrown into disarray. Many would struggle to survive, and entire species could face extinction within a very short time. The familiar pulse of the ocean would just stop. But that's just the beginning of our problems. The moon does something else that's absolutely crucial. It acts as a stabilizer for Earth's axial tilt. Right now, our planet is tilted on its axis at a comfortable 23.5 degrees. It's this tilt that gives us our predictable seasons: summer, autumn, winter, and spring. The moon's gravity acts like a steadying hand, keeping this tilt from wobbling wildly. Without the moon, that stabilizing force is gone. Over thousands of years, which is a blink of an eye in geological time, Earth's tilt could start to drift unpredictably. It might shift to just 10 degrees, which would virtually eliminate the seasons altogether. Or it could swing to a chaotic 60 degrees or more. The consequences of this would be catastrophic for our climate. Imagine a world where the North Pole points almost directly at the sun for months on end. The Arctic ice caps would melt, turning the region into a hot, arid desert. Then, 6 months later, it would be plunged into a brutally cold, dark winter. Meanwhile, the Sahara Desert might find itself near one of the new poles, becoming a frozen, icy tundra. The familiar rhythm of the seasons, something that every single living organism on this planet is tuned to, would be completely and utterly broken. Agriculture would collapse. Ecosystems would be thrown into a blender. The planet's climate would spiral out of control, making it incredibly difficult for complex life, including us, to survive. And then there's the darkness. We often take the moon's gentle glow for granted, but it's a significant source of light at night. reflecting the sun's rays back down to Earth. Without it, our nights would become profoundly, deeply dark. This would have a huge impact on the natural world. Nocturnal animals, from owls hunting in the forest to moths navigating by moonlight, would be completely disoriented. Predators would struggle to find prey, and prey would struggle to see predators coming. Mating rituals that are synchronized with the lunar cycle, like the mass spawning of corals, would be disrupted, threatening entire ecosystems like the Great Barrier Reef. And what about us? Humans are deeply connected to the moon in ways we don't always appreciate. Our sleep patterns, our moods, and even our mental health can be subtly influenced by the lunar cycle. For thousands of years, the moon has been a source of wonder and a central figure in our myths, religions, and art. A world without it would be culturally and psychologically emptier. The night would lose its magic. But here's something even more profound to consider. The moon might be one of the key reasons that life on Earth exists in the first place. Billions of years ago, shortly after it formed, Earth was spinning much, much faster than it does today. A single day was only about 6 hours long. This rapid rotation would have created unimaginably powerful winds and extreme, constantly shifting weather patterns. It was the moon's gravitational pull that acted as a brake, gradually slowing down Earth's rotation over eons to the familiar 24-hour cycle we have now. Without the moon, our planet might still be spinning at that frantic pace. It's hard to imagine complex life ever getting a foothold in such a chaotic and violent environment. So, in a very real sense, we might owe our very existence to our celestial neighbor. Finally, let's not forget that the moon has also served as a cosmic shield. Its surface is covered in craters, each one a scar from an asteroid or comet impact. Every one of those impacts on the moon is one that didn't happen on Earth. Without our lunar bodyguard, Earth would be more vulnerable to bombardment from space. While it wouldn't suddenly be a constant meteor shower, the long-term probability of a civilization-altering impact event would increase. So, could we survive on a moonless Earth? Maybe. Humans are incredibly adaptable, but it would be a completely different world. A darker, more chaotic, and fundamentally unstable planet. The predictable rhythms that have governed life for millions of years, the tides, the seasons, the length of the day would be gone. The moon isn't just a pretty light in the sky, it's a vital part of the Earth system. It's our anchor, our stabilizer, our guardian, and our nightly companion. It shapes everything from the oceans to our climate, from the evolution of life to our own sense of time and culture. So the next time you look up and see that familiar silvery orb hanging in the night sky, take a moment, appreciate it, and just imagine for a second what a truly lonely and chaotic world this would be without it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this cosmic journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more mind-bending science.